Tun Fatimah Hashim was born on 25th December 1924 in Parit Kurma, Muar, Johor. She married the late Tan Sri Abdul Qadir Yusuf and is a mother of 6 children. Her son, Professor Dato Dr. Khalid Qadir, was a joint recipient on the inaugural Merdeka Award 2008 in the Health, Science and Technology category for his outstanding contribution to the study and understanding of diabetes and the relationship between hormones and stresses in various tissues. As a girl, Tun Fatimah received her early education at a boys' school in Parit Kurma because there weren't any schools for girls where she lived at the time. She went on to study at a Malay school in Mersing and Convent Johor Bahru. Tun Fatimah started her career in politics in 1947. She joined the United Malays National Organization, also known as UMNO, the leading party in the ruling coalition, ladies' movement called Kaum Ibu, the precursor to Wanita UMNO, at the Kampung Non Chik branch in Johor, and went on to serve as its treasurer. At her initiation, the women's wing was renamed to attract younger, educated women. She tirelessly worked to encourage women's participation in politics, giving them a voice in society and play a role in shaping their future. She led Wanita UMNO for 16 years, from 1956 to 1972. Her abilities and leadership qualities were evident when she won the Jitra Padang Kerap election in 1959 against a more established male candidate. As Member of Parliament for her constituency for 15 years, she encouraged the development of education in the community as it mirrored her belief in education as a basis for development. In 1962, Tun Fatimah initiated Malay's National Women's Day celebrations. She was also the founder of the National Council of Women's Organization, NCWO, and held the position of president for 24 years, advocating women's rights. Apart from NCWO, Tun Fatimah has also held positions in several institutions and has received many accolades and recognition for her work, such as the Most Outstanding Woman in the 5th Women in Malaysian History series for the National Archives and the Islamic Women's Action Organization. Tun Fatimah is a great believer in education, and although she did not enjoy the opportunity to further her studies, she always fought for progress in that area. In 1995, she was Pro-Chancellor of University Technology Malaysia, UTM. In 2000, the university awarded her an honorary doctorate in education. She wasted no time in getting the Welfare Ministry office in shape to make it look more like a proper government office. She was quoted as saying, "I didn't feel slighted, I just went about getting things fixed and putting some potted plants to make the ambience better and more conducive to working." She also showed her mettle by fighting for the ministry's professional staff to get the recognition they deserve. Tun Fatimah has always been the champion of women's rights and used her political position to bring about change. She did not fight alone and stresses that there were many who supported her. What drove me was realization and awareness of the plight of women. They were as qualified and educated but did not have an equal position. I could not ignore the issue and to fight for the cause. The push to do this has to come from you. If people encourage you but you do not have the will, nothing will be achieved, she says. Fatimah Hashim personally negotiated with Prime Minister Tunku Abdul Rahman for equal salary for men and women. She asserted how important equal salary for men and women is implemented as it guarantees support for women voters for the 1969 general election. Considering that political support was that Tunku had personally promised that the claim will be implemented soon after the election. The base salary is equal to women was implemented in August 1969 after the 1969 general election took place. In conclusion, Tun Fatimah is synonymous with women's leadership and the women's rights movement in Malaysia. Through NCWO, she brought together and organized women leaders from different backgrounds and circumstances to work together to improve the status and security of women at work and in society. Her efforts to push for equal rights and equal pay has meant that Malaysian women today enjoy these rights in the workforce. Tun Fatimah Hashim died from old age on January 9, 2010. Her body was laid to rest at Makam Pahlawan in the Masjid Negara compounds beside her husband, Tan Sri Abdul Qadir Yusuf's grave. She was the first woman leader laid to rest there.